Beautiful, yes. Spirit, lead me and guide me. This weekend we've talked about that inner self, that higher self, the guidance that comes from within. And this thing, whatever we want to call it, that has a greater idea than what we may be holding on to. Some call it spirit, some call it nature, some call it love, some call it God, some call it Allah. Whatever we call it, this greater thing, this spirit, this thing that we are of, that is more than what we present every day, that's more than this body, that's more than this job, that's more than this name, that's more than this resume. The spirit in each one of us, guiding. This weekend we made an invitation to each other to surrender. Surrender is not a word we're all so familiar or comfortable with necessarily. I know that I resisted surrendering my whole life to anything because I believe being strong was never surrender. This weekend we are redefining that word for ourselves. Surrender, not giving in, not giving up, but giving over to that higher part of ourselves, giving over to the greater part, giving over to the one that's expansive, to the highest ideal, to the one that is loving, the one that is forgiving, surrendering to that. So as we surrender, there is power in it. There is power in surrender. There's power in the present moment. When we're resisting, we are not present. We can't be here in resistance to it. As we are present and we release our resistance to the present moment, what needs to move can move. If we are in resistance to the present moment, what needs to move stays stuck. And my dear friends, it stays stuck inside of you. When something happens in life that we don't want to have happened, we resist it. And we say, not here, not now, not this. So we hold it in. And it stays there, circling, taking up space, because we haven't let it through. When we surrender to what is, in any given moment, whatever it is, we make space for the new. I spent time once with a trainer who was teaching us about release. And we had to climb up this ladder to this trapeze, if you can imagine that. I climbed up the ladder. I thought, okay, I can do this. And these were people who were part of a circus, but they were part of teaching about leadership and about strength and about inner life. So I climb up the ladder. I'm all good. Then I get to the platform. Anyone ever been on a trapeze platform? It moves, okay? No one told me this thing that it moves. So you get to the top on this little ladder, you're at the very high space, and you're standing on this trapeze, and it's swaying. I'm like, okay. So I'm standing there, and there are ropes on either side that you can hold on to. And I saw the trapeze come toward me, and the little people they're really tiny because they're wiry and wonderful. They're hanging on the side saying, okay, so when the trapeze comes, let go. I'm like, no. So I'm holding on, and they're just sort of like trying to help me let go. And so they say, just do it again. Here it comes, right? No. It's right in front of me, because you have to let go. I have to let go of this in order to get that. No one told me that I can't get the trapeze and hold on, right? So I'm holding on, and the people want me to have this experience. So literally, I'm not exaggerating, these two people push behind me, their knees are behind my knees, they're pushing like this, they're pushing my arms, they're literally, their bodies are back behind me like this. The trapeze comes and they push me off, so I scream, I grab the trapeze, screaming all the way across, because the velocity of your own body, I was surprised at how much speed there is. So you're flying across this thing, and I'm flying across this thing, screaming the entire time across the thing, and I say, I want to get off! And they say what? Let go! I landed in the net, and everything was all wonderful and beautiful. But that moment of recognition that, first the platform sways. This life is not like just staying still for me, so that when the next thing comes, I can just sort of stand there pristinely and just catch the next thing, go, hoo, hoo, hoo. No, it happens like this. Right? And then you get to the other side, and something new has happened. So I became new in that moment. I was brand new because I went ahead and leaped. But the thing that's in your hand, the thing that's in your heart, the thing you're holding on to, does not allow you to take that next ride. You can't hold on to it. As much as we would like to, as much as we'd like to control things, we can't. We have to allow things. As much as we would like to be able to say, I am in charge of what's going to happen to me next in this next moment, we are not. What we're in charge of is our response to it. And if our response is openness and love and acceptance, whatever it is, it moves through. We are greater than anything that we're moving through, and anything that's moving through us. But we make ourselves small by closing in over it, being afraid of whatever it is. How is it going to change us? What's going to happen? What's going to happen next? What will I do? How will I be? What this ride going to be like? Let go and see. What else are we here for? To surrender to the flow of life. We watch the beautiful nature. And there were so many beautiful songs this weekend about rivers and oceans and seas. And the way that the water makes its way and makes grooves in us and deepens us. As it does the river. As it does the riverbed. We need to be open. To be deepened and widened. And any of you also been on river rafting trips? Done that? Does the river take you along? Yes. And if you try to go the wrong way, what happens? You work a lot, right? There's all this efforting. But when you go with, as Andy's song says, the river of life, you just flow with it. Isn't it a different experience to flow with it? It's a little wild sometimes, especially if there's rapids, right? But you're going with the river of life. You're going with the flow of things. You're surrendering to the flow of the river. You're surrendering to the force. You're surrendering to the way things are going as they are, rather than trying to resist them and see if you can get back upstream somehow. Wait, I'm not ready. But it's flowing. So we can tamp it down like a hose. We can put our foot on it. We can close it. We can keep it from feeling like it's moving through us. But it is constantly moving. And all it requires from you is that surrender, that opening, that letting go, and letting it flow and seeing where it goes. It's enlivening. It's a way of living that has a greater imagination than we have. This thing called life has a greater imagination than we have. When you let go and let it flow, the wonders that can happen will never cease. Surrender, giving over to that higher idea, the power within you, and letting it move you to the next idea. That's my invitation to you this morning. Roxanne. It's going to play for us. If you can just contemplate for a few moments this idea of surrender and what it means for you. Thank you, Inspiration team. We'll close with this beautiful prayer.
Her there to see If it's not right, sheer and light. No, it's not someone who's